Look what I found in the Goodwill, a Magnus 31 key electro harmonium. Well, that works. It even has some dynamics. Let's open it up and clean it. Ooh, that are some nice cards. Some kids must have been playing with it. Let's get the cards and the dust out. I took out 2 screws and now I can lift the entire keypad out. That's a lot of sticky dust. Now switch the blower on and see what happens. Look at that stain in the front. And the condition of the felt ribbon. It's completely eaten away in the middle part. And as you can hear in the beginning of this video, the keys make a clicking noise when you press them. So the whole felt ribbon will be replaced. I took off the wind chest and all we see now is the blower and of course the big stain. The blower has paper around it with tape that is done for. But why did somebody put paper around it in the first place? I guess that way the blower will be less noisy. Let's see how it sounds without the paper. Now let's put the paper back. The paper does seem to make the blower a lot quieter. I might fix this with some paper and glue instead of tape. So the keys and everything under it is clean, but I'm going to show you what I meant with the felts. If I touch this key and if I push it a bit hard, it makes a lot of noise. This one's quite silent. Under here the felt is still in good condition, but starting from this note until this one, it's very bad. So the felt needs replacement, but we already knew that. So now I'll tell you about a little mod I'm going to make. The keys are quite heavy to push. Of course you can't see it on camera, but I can feel it, of course. The keys are held under tension with springs over here. And those springs are pushed down by this bar. And I've already tried loosening this screw on this side and this screw on the other side. It comes up under the pressure of the springs. And when it comes up, the tension on the spring is less and the keys are much lighter to play. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to loosen those M4 bolts and I'm going to put 5mm M5 nuts under the rail, so that will lift the rail up slightly, and let's go from there. Okay, the nuts are there. Well, Well, that plays a lot lighter. Maybe this is even too light, because if I only touch it very gently, it already sounds. So maybe... Yeah, I guess this is too sensitive, but I'm going to experiment with that. And maybe the 5mm nuts are a bit too big, so I could always go for something else. Took out the M5 nuts and replaced it with two rings, and they are 0.8mm in thickness, so that's a thickness of 1.6mm. So the bar has been raised by 1.6mm, and the play is great now. It's not too heavy, not too light. I like it this way. There is something I'd like to discuss with you, and it's about tuning. The whole instrument is tuned very sharp. It's not a semitone sharp, but well, like half a semitone. It's like 40 or 50 cents. I will show you. This is the C, and it says, and it is a C, and it says C sharp minus 40 something. So it's not a C sharp, it's in between, as I said. The C sharp is almost a D, and so on. All the keys are very sharp. This one is the least sharp. It's only 25 cents sharp, but the rest of them is around 40 something. You can also hear that this D is sharper than this one, and if I play them together, you can hear they're not in tune. So this one is less sharp than this one. Well, and the same is for all the chords. They are also sharp. If I press the A key and the A key, which is sharp, if I press it together with the A minor, they sound pretty much in tune together. So the chords are sharp as well. That's what I wanted to say. So if you have any suggestions about tuning, I would really appreciate it if you leave something for me in the comments. So as we're coming to the end of this video, I'd like to share some ideas I have, and maybe I'll make a follow-up video about it. There's a mod I really would like to make. And right now the bottom of the instrument looks like this. On some instruments there is a regulator, and it's actually a slider like this, and you can slide it from soft to vibrant. And what it does, let's see this picture, it's on the bottom of the instrument. Well, it's actually some kind of valve that allows more or less air to enter into the blower. My instrument right now is like this. You can see the blower, and there's just unlimited air going into the blower, so it's always, well, you could say it's always on the vibrant, on the setting vibrant. And if you put your hand over the opening in the bottom, you of course then you restrict the airflow to the instrument, and you can alter the volume and also the timbre of the instrument. So what I would like to make is some kind of valve, but one that opens with a foot pedal. So there is an expression pedal on the instrument. That would be really nice. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video.